Oh, actually, I wanted to see this. Let's see this. Let's debunk these Clav claims.
You know, in life, if you continue doing business with piece of people, you're only asking for trouble in your life. So, Clav, let me ask you, did you really think this was such a good idea, you asshole?
What's up, brother? How you doing? Can I sit with you for a second?
So it looks like Ben, that piece of shit PDF file, is still running around town like an asshole, thinking he's famous, but we all know by now, he's not famous for what he wants to be.
15-year-old, alright? Alright?
Well, you know what him and his brother Dylan, those PDF file partners in crime, those pieces of shit, do you know what they're doing now for fame? They're sniping kick streams. That's how desperate these losers are. They took a flight to Miami to the Baccarat Club. Remember the club that Clav pretends he owns, but really the Israeli mobsters own it? Well, they took a flight to be in that club just so they can be seen on camera like a bunch of assholes. Because don't forget, Ben and his buddy brother Dylan, right? They're both Israeli too. And now you gotta ask yourself, is there a connection between the Bendover brothers, Ben and Dylan, and Hai Waknin and the Israeli mafia? Well, wait until I show you this shit.
And now he's going on impulsive. Let me see the trailer real quick. Clav wouldn't do that, bro. Clav's a good guy.
Vicky. You've got fresh lawsuits this week. Ran over stalker in Tesla. Part owner of a club in Miami. Overdosage. Was that experience a wake-up call?
I was kind of using the drugs as a cope to come across as like a normie.
You've been on tests since you were 14.
Correct.
You actually took a hammer to your face to shape your jawbone.
Yes.
Did your parents really have to hide the hammers around the house?
They did. That was not a joke.
Are you on like the spectrum? Drake said Clav has a micro. Does he?
No, not micro. I've been doing PE.
The riveting questions from Mike Malak. Oh my. The hard-hitting questions.
For a while.
Would that be considered maxing?
You don't have to like add backs to everything. I would rather my never work again and keep
has
all
a YT channel called Religion Camp. Check it out on all religions.
I'm good off that.
my hair than anything.
I don't like that one at
crazy.
all.
That
one's crazy.
How important is it to you to also make the girl have it?
The amount of extra effort is just not going to really have much ROI.
When that girl slapped you, was that real?
Yeah.
Could you see why she hit you?
Not really.
I saw a video of you kissing a mom and then kissing her daughter.
Yeah.
It appears, at least from your streams, you have game.
I just like to skip straight to the point and just ask if a girl wants to have sex.
Bro, I'm so entertained.
Why don't you rate me and Logan?
Okay. I'd probably rate you a 3.75.
Damn. All right, I'm up.
I'm going to say... So...
All right. That's good. He's moving on up. Moving on up. Where's the video? Hold on. Breaking. Here we go.
So the last time we saw Ben, remember, he was getting name called out of that arena and he cried like a little bitch and ran away when the whole arena knew exactly what he was famous for. Well, like I said in the beginning, they want to still be famous, right? So they decided a good idea is to go to the Baccarat Club and snipe streams of famous streamers like Clav. So before I tell you the story of what happened, because I'm telling you it's going to be a good one, I want to thank my sponsor. So if you guys don't mind, I tried to make this as entertaining as possible. I want to thank my sponsor, Mint Mobile.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on.
My area. Until a 5G network boom.
That's a long ad, bro. Oh my lord.
Club. You see Clav sitting there trying to rap. I don't know why he thinks he knows how to rap. And he's dancing around like an asshole. I mean, I've never seen anyone dance like this. If you think about it, even Peggy.
I've actually seen so many people dance like that.
Better dance moves than this asshole. So the Bendover brothers, they
dance
show
watching
up
is crazy.
at the Club Baccarat, right? And I'm watching the stream, and all of a sudden, if you're looking, right, I see, and I didn't expect this, I saw a big, huge nose, you know, Dylan, I see it popping out of the screen,
Okay.
And then I'm like, if I see this asshole, I know Ben has to be close by.
Everyone's an
and
asshole.
And then I see Clav, and he walks by Ben, he looks at him, and he recognizes him. He walks over, and I'm thinking, you know, he recognizes him for that PDF file shit, and he's gonna say some crazy shit to him to get a clip. But no, he goes up to him like he's his fucking hero. What kind of shit is that?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
So I heard about this guy. He's a manosphere dude, right? He's accused of some things.
Can I sit with you for a
People
second?
don't like him.
It's my birthday. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, Ollie, you're a nice guy. Wait, can we remake? Let's remake the video.
Let's do it. You ready?
Yeah.
Ali, you're a nice guy. But I'm not someone that's just going to let you speak to him.
Oh, he's found guilty?
Oh, what the fuck are you gonna do about it?
What do you mean? Ali, 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 Ali,
This fucking guy.
That's the man right here. My boy.
And then I'm sitting there watching this love affair, and I see them all of a sudden take off their sunglasses, start putting them on each other like a bunch of sharmutas do when they're around each other.
You guys already know.
Wait, is that... Wait a second.
You want to
Oh, I didn't even peep that.
live it? Want to live it up? Come to Baccarat.
Ladies in the center, make some noise.
He's an IDF soldier.
If you like them, I'm going to give you new ones.
Let me see how it looks.
This is class, bro.
Some Cartier
bro,
frames.
Sick. What brand? How do I get these?
I'm going to buy you some.
No.
I'm going to get you some. Alright? Tomorrow I'm going to order for you some and I'm going to get you some.
What we doing?
Bro, dude, thank you so
What I
much.
give you from me.
These are sick, dude. These are
Because
cool.
you know what? Ever since I spoke to you, went a little bit this way, but then you became a fucking man. And I love that. I saw the growth. I told people. Now I love you.
It takes a while, you know.
So I'm sitting there, I'm watching, right? And I started thinking, and you know what I think is going on over here? You guys tell me what you think. You guys remember when the Chinese man in the restaurant, the old man, took Ben under his wing to teach him Kung Fu in that restaurant, and Ben explained how he fell in love with him?
What I did find was a Chinese restaurant right across the street. When I used to go there, eventually the owner fell in love with me and he said, that kid is special.
Well, I think Ben is trying to do the same thing to Clav and fall in love with him. Look how they're looking at each other. And the best part, I realized, he even wants to taste the cream of some young guy from Clav, just like that Chinese restaurant owner tasted his, that asshole.
What?
It is what it is.
I didn't know what I was doing at first. I was just doing too many
Ladies and gentlemen, but you're around the right people, you're only going to go up to the top.
At least, you know, all my bad habits are done and I'm only 20.
Yes.
Because look, while they're sitting there looking at each other, they both decide that they want to do a stream together.
Hey. Look, it's hard to hear in a club that you need to speak close.
And when the whole party was over all this shit show, right? Clav even couldn't leave the club without specifically going and finding Bendover to make sure that he had his number in his phone.
My brother, I'll see you.
I'm going to message you tomorrow, okay?
Wait, let me make sure I have your number.
So it turns out I did some digging, and Bendover Ben and Dylan were invited to that Club Baccarat that night because they're friends with High Wakneen, fitting, right? They're friends with the Israeli mobsters. And I started thinking, I thought Ben was bullshitting like usual.
Clav probably didn't know.
Because in my DMs, when I told him my lawyer wanted to reach out to him, he said, listen, John, your last video, remember how you called Wakneen's wife, you called her Sharmuta? Well, he's really pissed at you. And I thought he was just saying this bullshit to scare me. And I was thinking in my head, I go, listen, asshole. All girls, to me, when I see them, right? If they're a sharmuta, I'm going to say it how it is. So I called her a sharmuta, but you can't really take it personal. Because when I call them that, I'm going to say it how it is. But saying that...
Sharmuta means whore in Hebrew, I think.
I love sharmutas, and I wish there was more of them. So now we see that Clav is a...
All right, this is crazy. He probably doesn't know what this Hebrew chain means.
Associating himself with really dangerous, really shady people, right? It's
An
a
Arabic
mob.
mob.
How much worse can you get? But you can get a lot worse when you associate yourself with Bend Over Ben and his big-nosed brother Dylan. What do you guys think?
So what is the whole video? Like, that he was in a club with some Israelis? That's the whole video? Doesn't prove anything. That doesn't prove
How
anything.
did this afford a $5 million club? He's been, streaming for 4 months. Yeah, he makes money on Kick. Yeah, he makes money on Stake. But still, how did he get a $5 million club, right? Well, I'm going to show you how. Because his friend, Energetic, was live streaming and in Clav's house. Clav walks in the door and he says, cut the camera. Shut the camera off. Because he didn't want people to see who he was meeting with.
Did we react to this? Did we see this video yet or no? Someone said, bro, he just cheated on you. Really?
Yeah, I'm ready. Listen, yes.
Yeah, he is a fool. Look at this asshole. Running around town like he owns the place. Even though he's been telling everybody he does. And look, he even found his own Peggy lookalike. With the white outfit and even the lifted chucks. Except this asshole, he's got an ass. This asshole? Who is this loser? He's saying he wants his club, and it's the grand opening. But is it the truth? Or is he getting down on his knees for the real owner? You guys know Clav, right? That Jerry curl-looking asshole who, his real name is Braden Peters.
The hating is crazy. Like, at the end of the day, he's 20. Okay, he's in business with some people that he does. Yeah, I mean, like, this asshole, this Jerry curl asshole. Like,
Think. It's a much better name from him because Braden, that sounds like the pussy that he is. Well, when I show you what he learned from Jack Epstein, that other piece of shit, you're going to start calling him Clav Epstein because he's becoming a bigger pimp and piece of shit than Jack himself. Remember when he first came on the scene, he was here to help boys, young boys, become better themselves, be better looking in order to pick up women, right? Well, in a deleted stream,
to IDF probably. This is why he is look maxing.
No, he's not, bro. No, bro. He's in business with them. Yeah, it's not great that he's in business with them. But dude, come on.
Revealed his true intentions and how he's willing to lie, to cheat, do unethical things, even maybe get down on his knees in order to get what he wants. And it turns out he's been trying to hide from the public what he's been really doing behind the scenes in order to make all that money. He doesn't want anybody to know. But you guys know me. I'm gonna find it out. He's even been associating himself and doing business deals with some of the most dangerous people in the world in order to get what he wants, which is only one thing: money. Wait until I show you this shit.
Bro, the production value on this is insane.
So all these are 2 sections, or they get sold as 2. These 2 as well are the owner's table. That's mine. That's Hi over there. Hey, tell her we'll be back in like a half hour, 45. Yep.
So like I was saying, when Clav, we first saw him on the scene, he was preaching, that he was here to help young boys maximize their looks, lead a better life in order to pick up women. And he went on podcasts and he said crazy shit. He said he wanted to punch his face with a hammer like an asshole, make his limbs, his legs longer to become taller, pretending he was going to get all those surgeries, which he never did. He said all those things and he did all those things, not because he meant them, but he did it to get famous. And, you know, credit to him, because you know why? It worked. Fast forward today, you can't go online anywhere without seeing this asshole's face plastered everywhere. I mean, look, if you deeply think about it, and I don't know how deeply you need to think about it, what is he famous for? Ask yourself that question.
Stop laughing.
Being a drugged up kid willing to fuck up his entire life for fame and money? Well, in a recent stream, he disclosed exactly what his intentions were, and he didn't want people to see it, which is why you can't find it anymore.
I'm wondering what your goal is currently.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't get on these streams and do this if it wasn't for money. You know, the reason I do my kick stream every single day, and I go to clubs and I drug myself to the point where I'm able to actually like interact in public, that shit is for money.
Wait, how come Act didn't crash out on Clav saying the N-word?
It's like, I'm not passionate about the fact that I'm basically a drug addict to do this shit, okay? I wanna stop doing this as soon as possible. It's so obvious, and anyone who's got a brain will say the same thing. So that's why I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I do it for money. You know what I mean? People will do this shit trying to be a messiah. It's ridiculous. Everyone is in this for money.
So now seeing, you know, what his...
I mean, I'm not. Obviously, it's part of it, but I mean, if I was doing it for money, you guys know. Do I have to spell it out?
True intentions really are. The other night, when we saw this kid, you know, people carrying him, putting him in a car, taking him to the hospital, dialing 911 because he took too much shit, right? Nearly died. All of that was why? Because he doesn't have a personality without it. And he has...
Are you guys saying cope cap to me not doing this for money? Are we serious? Am I really hearing that in my chat right now? Am I seeing people say cope that I'm doing this for money? Whew. That's my N-word. I'm about to chimp out.
To drug himself up in order to do all those live streams. Well, it turns out all of it is for money. And then him coming on, like I said earlier, telling all the people that he's here to help the kids.
Isn't he, pimp?
That was for money.
Disgusting son of whore. Deceiving and selling other women.
Don't say... No, come on. I don't know if there's proof that he's actually an OnlyFans manager.
2.
How authentic are you, 1 to 10? Probably like a 1. Yeah, I pretty much cap about everything on stream. So I'd say about a 1.
And now, the biggest one that he's doing for money that he doesn't want anybody to know. Remember how he became friends with Jack Epstein when he first started streaming, right?
Jack Epstein.
Well, he wasn't just friends with him. He learned from him how to pimp girls and start his own OnlyFans agency, and he doesn't want anybody to know about it. Well, on a live stream with Ed Matthews, which of course is deleted, this is the first time I saw Clav talking about it. Well, he didn't speak about it. Ed Matthews did, and Clav got pissed. I want you guys to notice the facial
we have to be honest. Clav may be young and naive, but doing biz with those PPL isn't good.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, bro. Not good, but...
is talking about one of his biggest secrets.
The moral dilemma you have sometimes, like the OnlyFans things, they start moving reckless on stream. However, we got some non-OnlyFans.
If it's deleted, I'm not gonna show it.
Ones that aren't happy with him started to come out and speak out.
In a revealing live stream, content creator Livy Alex vocally criticized the contract proposal she received from Clavicular's management, shedding light on what she deemed predatory practices prevalent in the influencer economy. Livy Alex, known for her candid approach to streaming, shared the shocking details of the contract offered to her for working with Clavicular's OnlyFans agency, which purportedly included an 80-20 profit share that heavily favored the management side.
Clav's not on, so I'm here. Clav, somebody on Clav's team offered me a contract for his OnlyFans agency. I'd rather literally myself, but that's fine. And I heard that the split is 80-20. Yeah, fuck off. Why? So he's like, oh, the method is you have to get on my stream and you have to suck my...
Streaming and IRLs are so much different than a couple years ago, and not in a good way.
I agree. Oh, hey! What the... Hey!
100K plus on OnlyFans. Girl. What type of scam of hell is that?
We can turn cameras off for a sec.
Alright.
Oh no, my camera slipped. It slips.
How do you even know everything about me? Are you a fan?
Well, I saw you text your manager's texting you, get on the stream more, do this, do
You
that.
guys are like rage baiting. Compromised. You're an accomplice. Bro, if he deleted it, I'm not going to show it. You know? I'm still watching, but...
So...
What are you talking about? Are you
I'm not trying to...
I'm not a stalker. I mean,
I'm
I
literally
work for
signing
somebody
a
else.
Shut the f up before I say everything that you
SNEAKO is in on it. Okay. Okay.
want me to say. I literally
Stop fucking lying. You literally said you started streaming because it makes more money.
Yeah, but I don't do this. Do you think that if I was streaming specifically for money that I would stream? If I was doing this for money, how many times do I have to repeat the same talking points? If I was streaming for money, why am I not spinning slots right now? If I was streaming for money, why don't I have girls on a contract? If I was streaming for money,
you look so
why would I
warm
say the
and
things
cuddly
that I'm
with long
saying?
hair, babe. I love you and pray for your
Thank
safety.
you so much. Wow, thank you for the nice dono. I appreciate it.
What the hell is this
Are
bitch
you
saying?
and a half? Shut the f up. I'm sorry, you guys. I thought we were shit that you don't want to say.
I'm sorry.
Who the f flew me out here, you dumbass? Shut the f
SSB Clav this, really, bro? Like, I do like kick chat. This is a very kick chat today. That's what I like
You
about
think I
streaming.
bought my own ticket out here? I came here from LA. Who the f flew me out?
I'm not a
I
retard.
didn't buy it.
Well, now, this is where the story gets really interesting. You guys know, if you follow him, he's been bragging on all over social media how he just bought a $5 million club. And everybody's sitting there like, how did this asshole afford a $5 million club? He's been, streaming for 4 months. Yeah, he makes money on Kick. Yeah, he makes money on Stake. Well, now you guys know he makes money on OnlyFans, but still, how did he get a $5 million club, right? Well, I'm going to show you how. Because his friend, Energetic, was live streaming and in Clav's house. Clav walks in the door and he says, cut the camera, shut the camera off. Because he didn't want people to see who he was meeting with. So this is Clav's friend, Energetic, another asshole who got fake.
I just got back from the US. And I can't say much, but I can't say. The situation is fucked. Stay tuned. I just got back from the US and cut the cameras off. The situation is fucked.
Famous for doing nothing but being bald and getting his wig knocked off his head in public.
He's not bald.
Well, while he was live streaming, in walks Clav, waving his hand around like an asshole to cut the camera. And when you
Like
look
an
behind
asshole.
him, you see this mysterious guy walking in the door with his Sharmuta wife behind him and his security guard. Now this is high
Right, he's like Pauly D mixed with Tony Soprano. It's like a, hey, yo. It's like Mike the Situation. It reminds me of Jersey Shore and The Godfather.
The guy who really owns the Baccara Club. And he came to have a secret meeting with Clav. But he's got a bit of a shady past. He's a convicted felon and rumored to be tied to the Israeli mob. I didn't even know they had mobs in Israel. What is that shit?
And this is Sean from Israel too.
Is that Miriam Adelson? Wait, what?
Myron's about to go live.
What is that
Do
shit?
a call and clip farm him after this vid, G-Co.
No, not. Look at you guys. The same people who say clip farm your friends are gonna be like, oh, look at you, clip farm. Not falling for it, bro. Look, it's unfortunate, man. You guys know I like Clav, but I don't like the business that he's getting involved in. It's not. I don't think it's good, and I think he should be careful. And yeah, it's not good.
And this is Sean from Israel too.
Nice to meet you as well. Clav, how are you guys?
Hello, how are
What do you think? Place is looking good, right? Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you, sir. Clav.
You have
An
never
enforcer
received
for
a
an
gambling
Israeli
deal
crime-
stop coping. You would accept it if they ever did.
Bro, okay. Rage bait.
Group has been sentenced to more than 10 years in federal prison for racketeering. Hayek Nin, a 35-year-old Israeli national who lives in Marina del Rey, asked for leniency Monday, but citing his extensive criminal
Denied
history,
Lockheed
U.S.
because at the
District
grave
Judge
titles end, wealth ends, and only the souls goes on.
Judge Manuel Real gave Waknin 13 months in prison beyond the 9 years that the prosecutors were recommending. He had faced 46 counts of racketeering, extortion, conspiracy, and other charges stemming from an alleged scheme to hide money embezzled from an Israeli bank by loaning it out in Miami and Los Angeles.
SNEAKO might have had a talk with the CIA.
I feel like anyone
Bro,
can tell
what
Clav's plan.
ideally, what do you want? What do you expect me to say? What do you expect me to say? What do you think?
Angeles.
All the rumors are true. And officially say I was
He's
a part
young
of one of the
and
biggest.
doesn't realize that Clav is on cloud 9 with the girls and all,
Yeah,
etc.
he's in
so
deep.
bad.
He's in deep with the Dunya.
real estate deals in Miami.
Save him, SNEAKO. Here we go again. Another year, another save, another streamer. Like, bro, people make the decisions they make. It's their path, and I don't have to agree with it, bro. What do you want me to do? Here we go, bro. I'm getting deja vu.
Recently, multifaceted. You know, it includes hospitality, includes clubs, and a restaurant. You know, so there's a lot of different entities involved, but I have a lot of different properties now in
Bro, someone just
Miami
said,
Beach.
blink 10 times if the CIA is threatening you. Nigga, I just got banned from Australia. Like, what are we talking? What? I know it's rage bait, but I just got banned from Australia. I was being followed by the secret police in Australia. I'm banned from a continent.
Hey, Sneak,
Probably
go to
just the
Bakara
country.
and give Haiwakanin
Go to
and his
Baccarat
wife
and give
Dawa.
okay, give him Dawa to these. Like, what do you want me to? Okay, bro.
So Clav, you know, saying he bought that club for $5 million. We know that load of bullshit. All these assholes say the same story. They get a Lamborghini, they show it off online, saying it's theirs. Meantime, they fucking rented it. So we know all this same song and dance, right? And Hai has owned that club, Bakara, for years. It's been around for a long time. So saying that, you know, maybe
Are lying.
Clav,
you don't
know,
make videos because they don't make money. All you do is react.
I do
slop.
make videos you don't watch. In the last main channel video I made, it took a long time, and I was asked, but you know, I'm working on one right now.
was promised a percentage.
I made a lot of great videos in Australia. Shut up, bro. Go to my channel.
Company, maybe Clav gave some money in, but he's not telling the full story. But I want you guys to think about something. For Hai, right, the club owner, and his restaurants and his other businesses, he gets Clav in. What is he getting? He's getting promotion. He's getting Clav, bringing all his sharmutas over
So
there.
you're telling people I need someone needs to tell them to wake up. It goes both ways. I did. Were you not there in the stream when I was walking to Singapore from Malaysia? I said the same thing. I saw the stuff. I said it on the mall. I got Cliff Farm. Clav responded. We already had this conversation.
Advertising it all on social media.
He's doing his
It's actually
thing,
a smart move by him. And then for Clav, he's not even 21 years old. He wants to go to a club. It's a pain in the ass for him to run around doing all this stupid shit in. Well, now
Clav was
he owns a
surrounded by
club.
you,
He's gonna
Nick,
make money.
Myron, and other real ones, but y'all failed him.
These are adult men.
He owned the club, and then also think about something else. He scouts all his sharmutas for the agency. Well, now he's got a perfect place to do it. But saying that, seeing the history, criminal history of who he's associated with, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with it. So I've spoken about this before. I've been up financially in life. I've been down a lot financially in life. But when I truly think about my life, right?
Clav, yeah.
The happiest times
Bully
weren't
being
when I
banned
had
from Christmas
Okay.
country. Fuck Clav's girly face.
Hey!
Facial care with ID.
Hey! Put the TTS at 20.
this money. In fact, it's probably when I didn't have the most money because I had the best people around me. I didn't have all these bloodsuckers trying to get shit from me, right? So Clav, living this whole life, being so obsessed with making all this money and bringing all these people around him, I wonder if he truly thinks that this is gonna be what makes him happy. So he's willing, and like he said, do anything for money. We already saw him overdose, right? And almost die. He got arrested. What else is gonna happen in his future? Because he thinks this is the key to life, making money and doing anything for it. And I wanna leave you off with something to think about. This piece of shit, right, is so selfish, so greedy. He's willing to do all this stuff, show all this shit online, lead this example, and not give a shit what kids may want to follow in his footsteps. Let me know what you think.
Oh, God.
And babe, you know this new studio move? Do you know what kind of a pain in the ass this is? I haven't been able to film a video for days. But
yeah. Well, frick. Great. Akash Singh just ended his career. Well, his wife just ended his career.
We got to address the elephant in the room, no pun intended, okay?
The cow.
As I'm sure you guys are aware, our boy Akash, he really went through it earlier this year, showed amazing resilience. He is going to be stepping away from the pod. It is bittersweet. You know, we wish that he did not want to do that.
First week this is happening, she goes, you know what, baby? God knows what's true. We know what's true.
That's right.
What else matters? Who cares that anybody thinks? And I was like, I care. What are you talking about? Were you crazy?
I mean, like, I don't know how to debunk the... I don't know if those allegations are true. I'm gonna wish the best, and if they are true, you know, blah, 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 you know. I'm just getting... I have Goyim fatigue. All right. Your bias is... Dude, it's not bias. I just said the same thing like 5 times. Imagine if it was top... The difference is Clav's whole thing is mogging. Clav's whole thing is ascending, is looks maxing. It's not being the guy who's going to escape the Matrix. It's not being the guy who's going to wake up men. It's being a looks maxer. It's ascending. It's getting money by any means. That's the thing. Money maxing, looks maxing. What did you guys expect? Is it ideal? No. Is it, you know, him getting mixed up with the wrong people? Yeah. But that's his thing.